BE, BTech, BSc, MSc, MCA, BCom, BBA, BA, whatever degree you have done, right? You will talk about that. That I have completed my degree from XYZ University. I have completed my this degree from this university. Understood? You have to mention your college name or your university name. Anything is okay with the interviewer, okay? Because they are not gonna go and check कि हाँ बाबा तुमने वैसे किया है definitely. It will come later. Once you have selected for the company, yes, they will do the background verification at that time. But at this point, they won't ask you, no, let's show me the record, show me that you completed from this college or this university. Understood? So your graduation part will come next. After your graduation, what will come? Does anyone know after graduation what will come? See, you can either use university name or you can use your college name. Basically, I would suggest you use your college name. Okay? And I forgot to mention one point. After telling your name, you have to talk about where you are from. Okay? But when you talk about the place you are from, you have to make sure that you're telling your city name and you're telling one speciality of your city. Now let's take an example over here. If I say I am from, my name is XYZ and I am from Nashik or I am from Nagpur. What is the speciality of Nagpur? Nagpur is famous for oranges, right? So you can say that I am from Nagpur, which is famous for its orange harvest. Or if you say that I'm from Nashik, you can say it is famous for its grape harvest or it's a wine capital of India. Okay? If you say that you're from Kolhapur, it is famous for what is Kolhapur famous for? It is famous for its food. It is famous for its temples. It is famous for its forts, right? There are many things Kolhapur is famous for. If you say that you're from Pune, you can say that Pune is an educational capital of India, right? Any other example? People, you are saying all these things. Wait. You're talking about percentage. You have not even gotten to the main part of the introduction. So wait. So once you tell the city you are from, you will talk about your graduation. I already told you what to say when it comes to your graduation. Please do not talk about your stream right away. If you are from technical stream, for let's take an example here. If you're from CS, IS, IT, right? You can definitely tell that I have completed my BE from computer science from, I've completed my BE computer science from your college name. Okay? Understood? If you are from civil, mechanical, non-technical, any non-technical background or anything at all, right? Don't mention it right away. Wait for some time. Just talk about your degree. Like I've completed my BE from this college. That's it. That's all you can say. Okay. Yes, you all have understood what to say after when it comes to graduation. Don't talk about your stream right away. Understood? So after your graduation part, you will talk about your technical skills. What are your technical skills? What comes under your technical skills? Manual testing comes under technical skills. Core Java comes under technical skills. Automation comes under technical skills. SQL will come under technical skills. People who have applied for Sonata, which is like a generic requirement, okay? For that, you will talk about whatever is there in your resume. Understood? whatever technical skills or skills that you know that you have put for Sonata, you will talk about that. And people who are 22 pass out say that I am completing my graduation. If you're done with your exams till the time the company gets scheduled, you can say that I'm done with my exams and waiting for my results. Understood? I hope whatever I'm saying is clear to you all. Yes, Supreet, for pursuing graduation, I am telling you all. If you're done with your exam, you can say that I have completed my exams and waiting for result. Or probably I am pursuing my BE from computer science, BE computer science from this college. Okay. Okay. What technical skills everyone has understood till here? Does anyone have any questions? 22 repeat. Okay. For 22, you can say that I am pursuing my BE computer science or IS or anything, or maybe just BE from this college. Or if you're done with your exams, you can say that I am a 2022 pass out BE student who's done with his or her exam. Understood? Technical skills part everyone has understood. You have to put technical skills the way it is. I have knowledge of, or maybe I have completed my course of manual testing from QSpider Swakard, or probably I've completed my SQL or core Java from QSpider Swakard. If you have done any course other than that, like online and all, please mention it. Even if you mention Udemy courses, that is okay, not an issue. But you have to have like a thorough knowledge of whatever technical skill you have. Understood? If you don't have like a thorough knowledge of it, please don't mention it. Don't tell topics of any subject. Okay, just mention whatever subject you have done or whatever skill you have. Do not go into the depth of it because it is written on your resume. I am sure everyone has resume format here. Everyone has their own resume. We will be sharing resume format in Sonata group if you guys don't have. And BirlaSoft, I am sure you all have resume format. Okay. Yes. So technical skill, elaboration of technical skill, it will be there in your resume itself. Okay. And people can read resume. Okay. What do you want me to repeat exactly? Technical skill. You have to say that I am pursuing, or probably I have completed my manual testing course or my SQL course or my core Java course. Whatever course is there, you can talk about that. Okay. From where you've completed, yes, please mention it because you are going through Q Spiders. Okay. Understood, everyone? Yes. Next part will come after your technical skill is the one of the most important part. Okay, that is your strengths. What are your strengths? Please, can someone tell me what is strength? We are getting good examples of your leadership qualities, multitasking. Many of you have written leadership qualities. You better have leadership qualities in you, okay? Because when you talk about your strength, you have to give an example for it. I'll tell you what exactly the kind of example, what kind of example you have to give, okay? See, people, as you can see, I have typed in plural. Those are strengths. So you have to tell strengths. You have to tell multiple things. You have to talk about 2 to 3 strengths of yours. You can't just say that I am a leader. That is not enough for any company. You have to give more. You have to show more. Understood? Sports or anything will not come under here. Okay. But for example, yes, you can use it. For if you say that, I have leadership qualities, if you say that I have leadership qualities, then you can say that as I my strength is I have leadership qualities, and I have also led my football team or cricket team or my project or anything where you've been captain or you've been a head of something. Please mention it. If you say that you are adaptable, tell them how you think you are adaptable. Yes, you all have understood strength point. You have to give an example for your strength. It can be leadership quality, it can be adaptability, it can be like you are punctual, it can be absolutely anything. But make sure that you give an example for it. After strength, you have to have your weakness ready. Please notice that I'm saying weakness, not weaknesses. Okay? Weaknesses, you can't have multiple weakness. You have to have only one weakness. Understood? Just one weakness. And that too, you have to tell something very silly. Silly. When I say silly, it can't be like my weakness is that I eat my nails. You can say that my handwriting is bad. I am afraid of darkness. I'm scared to go on heights. Anything at all. Please, can you addict it to tea, Mahavir? That can be your weakness. Yes, definitely. Any other weakness, people, that you want to mention? Please don't say that you're too emotional. Don't say that I trust people easily. Don't say that I overthink. Understood? Yes, you can be afraid of snakes. Introversion. Oh God. Okay. You can say introversion. You can say that you're an introvert, but being an introvert, how it has helped you, mention it and tell them that how you're trying to be part of groups. Because see, in any company that you know, you have to work in team, you have to work in groups. Understood? It is not mandatory to add weakness, but I'm just telling you to be ready with it. Okay? Because they will see everyone, not us, there is no single person on this earth who is perfect, right? There is some of the other weakness that person is going to have. Understood? So I am sure they will ask, what is your weakness? Just to mention one. Okay. I hope the point is clear. Okay. After your strengths and your weakness, the next and one of the most important point will come is your hobbies. Hobbies. So what will you talk about when it comes to your hobbies? What are your hobbies? Um, you can say that you like reading, you like cooking, you like riding, you like traveling. You can say all of these things. But when you say all of these things, make sure that you give an example for it. When you tell your hobby is reading, make sure that you have your favorite book, author of that book, what kind of books that author writes. You have to tell everything. When you say that you like traveling, where have you been to, what all places you have traveled to, or probably where do you like to go, what is your go to place for traveling. You have to mention that. You can't just say that I like to go to from Dangechok to Lonavala, from Dangechok to Q Spiders. That can't be considered as traveling. Understood? Understood, everyone? When you say that your hobby is riding, please mention all the places. I had there was one session where we had a word with few students, and that person has been to, I think, Leh Ladakh or somewhere in that place on bike. So that is like a big thing, right? That is a very big thing. So you have to make sure that you, if you've done something like that, if you've traveled on your bike with your car, if there's a road trip involved, please mention that as well. Okay. Any other? Yes, if you're doing, yes, if you like exercises, if you like working out, then say, Omkar, you can say that I like working out. Working out is my hobby. It keeps me motivated. Watching horror movies can't be your hobby. See, when you say watching videos or probably watching web series, or that is something that you like to do, it is okay to mention it. You can mention your favorite show, you can mention your favorite series, but don't, you have to come out of the digital thing for some time. Okay, hobbies is something very personal, very private. Okay, make sure you keep it nice and interesting, because interviews are all about impressing people. Please let me remind you this. You have to impress the interviewer. It's not an easy task. There are hundreds of people, thousands of people giving interviews over there. You have to make sure that you're standing out of the crowd to do that. Writing poems, yes, please mention it. Whatever writing you've done, Mohit, it is okay, but you make sure that you tell them, yes, I have been here, I've been there. Playing sports, yes, playing sports is an extremely important thing. You are physically working out, so yes, you have to talk about that. I hope hobbies point is clear. If you like drawing, if you like anything, please mention it. If you read new book, mention it. If you like cooking, what what is that one particular dish that you make is liked by everyone and liked by yourself? Please tell. If you like, if you say that my hobby is exploring new places to eat, please mention the new places that you've had nice food in, or probably, yeah, what is the most extreme thing that you did for food? If you're a foodie, then you can talk about what is the most extreme thing that you've done to eat something. Yes, because there are few people who are like, just because they like something, just because they like one certain dish, they travel places. If you ask me, there is this place in Mangalore where I have been to actually. Uh, they sell soft shell crab curry, which is quite good. It's quite, uh, I don't know, it's quite amazing actually. You can tell that yes, I like to go there. There are few places in Mumbai which are quite famous for in certain period for certain kind of food. There are places in Pune which are famous for certain kind of food. You can please mention all of that. Wildlife photography, yes, please mention if you've done such amazing thing. Trekking, yes, mention places, forts, treks, wherever you've been to, please mention it. Okay, so I hope Listening music is okay, but again, keep it kind of interesting. What kind of instruments you like to learn? Is it like a musical instrument? Please mention that if you've learned any musical instrument. Yes, if you know about it, please mention it. Listening to music is good, is definitely, it is always good. It is very calming thing. People find it very nice, soothing. So you can mention it. Okay, we'll move on to the next part. I hope the hobby part is clear. Swimming, yes, please mention social work. I am getting to that part. After your hobbies, you have to mention your extra curricular activities. What are extracurricular activities, people? Basically, extracurricular activities are something that you're doing not for yourself, not out of your selfish, like not that you don't have some motive in it, like, or maybe it can like social work comes under that. Any sports that you have played comes under that. If in like if you've been to any competition, that comes under that. Something that you've done out of the box, or probably something that you've done that makes you stand out of the crowd, will come under extracurricular activities. Tree plantation camps will come under that. During COVID, if you have done some kind of help, you have made sure that food has been provided, or probably shelter has been provided, will come under that. Okay, so in that, like in extracurricular activities, all these things will come. If you have been part of any state level competition, nationwide competition, inter college, basically any kind of competition like that, please mention it. If you have been if you've participated in that, please mention it. We had few students who were like have been to state level kabaddi competition, and they didn't mention it. And when we found out about it, it was kind of late. So please make sure that you mention all these things, because it is going to make you stand out of the crowd, which is a good thing. Again, people, let me remind you again, the interview is all about impressing. So make sure that you impress the interviewer, because that is what is going to make you stand out. Understood? Anything, NSS camp, state level project competitions, please mention. Fort cleaning, yes, people do that. Please mention. How to talk about extracurricular? Okay, you can say that I was part of I was okay, I will just take an example over here. Please don't take it literally. There is a trekking, or there's a camping group that I'm part of. The group's name is Giri Premi. We go to different forts, we go to different treks, and we make sure the place is clean. We take out garbage from there, and we try and wipe names, whatever is written over there, we try and wipe all of that, and we make sure that the place is clean overall for whoever is coming after us. Yes, if you are a very intelligent student, please mention it that you are one of the top 5 students, top 3 students in university, or anything at all. Okay. Yes, everyone understood. If you have not done any extracurricular activities, that is also okay. Okay, there's no issue. Don't fake it. Please don't fake it. Please, because people understand one thing. Every company now has a department which looks after giving back to the society. Do you know this concept? Giving back to the society. Company has camps. Company has all of these things. Yeah, so giving back to the society is a concept that company is following at this moment. Every company will have some or the other activity. If you see, right, companies will promote this on their pages, see their Instagram, their website, their Facebook, any page that they have, they will promote all of these things. Yes, to maintain reputation, definitely. To understand the corporate social responsibility, yes. All of these points are right, people. Okay, so they're doing it. So you make sure if you are being you if you can be part of it, please make sure that you do, because you it can't be just 9 to 5 for you, right? It should be beyond that, all of that. Okay, we'll come to the last part of this the self introduction. That is your goals. So basically, goals can be divided into two parts, right? One is short term goal, and second is long term goal. So, what are short term goals and what are long term goals? My voice is breaking. Am I audible now, Prashant? Yes, your short term goal right now. What is your short term goal? Your short term goal is to get a job, right? Your short term goal is to get a job. Your long term goal can be anything. Please don't say my long term goal is to build 2 houses, have a family of 5 people, I want to have 6 children, 3 cars. Please, no. It's a big no. Understood? Please don't mention that. Your short term goal is getting placed in a company, or probably you can say if you want to impress someone, definitely in a very like बहुत ज़्यादा impress करना है, then you can say that my short term goal is to get placed in a goal oriented company, or maybe customer oriented company, or probably uh, a very good company, definitely. But yes, the company has to have a goal. Get a promotion? No. Please don't say that. To become a president of what, Abhijit? Yes, you want to become a president of India. Well, yes, you can be if you try hard. So short term goal is a very quick thing. It will happen tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in a month or 2 months, 3 months. Okay. But it can't happen after 5 years. Okay? It is something which is going to happen. It can be as quick as getting up in the morning. You can say that my short term goal is to, if you want to tell that interview that you, yes, you have a sense of humor, you can say that my short term goal is to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Right? That can be a goal for people. But yes, you everyone please say that my short term goal is to get placed in a goal oriented company, or maybe growth oriented company. Understood? Next part is your long term goal. So what will come under long term goal? आपको क्या चाहिए in a company? When you enter in any company, what do you want? You want growth? You want achievement? Hike you can't say directly. अगर आप प्लेस नहीं हो रहे तो पैसे का संबंध नहीं आता है, right? Money can't be money. Earning money can't be your motivation. If you're a fresher, no, it is a very bad motivation. Learning is the biggest motivation that you all can have right now. Understood? Understood, everyone? So your long-term goal can be to grow vertically in your organization or any organization that I get placed in. What does it mean when it comes to growing? When I say growing vertically, does anyone know? सबसे top पे कौन होता है in any company? It's a CEO, right? CEO is the biggest person. या सीईओ के पीछे नीचे कौन आता है, सबको सीईओ पता होता है, but there are times when people don't know who's the senior manager, who's the manager, but everyone knows the CEO of company. So here what we have to remember is you need to make sure that you tell them CEO आप 5 साल में नहीं बन सकते हो, that is practically, physically, literally impossible thing. Okay, but you can become manager in 5 years, you can become senior manager in 5 years, you can become project head in 5 years. So that means you have to grow vertically. In any IT company there is a vertical hierarchy. So on top there is CEO, उसके बाद आएगा director, और उसके बाद आएंगे managing director whatever, उसके बाद senior manager, उसके बाद manager, उसके बाद project head, उसके बाद all the other employees where you will be right now. When you enter, you will be there right now. After that you have become head of the project, you have to become assistant manager, you have to become manager, then you'll become senior manager. So it is a vertical thing that will happen. So because you want to grow vertically, you will have a goal. Understood? So long term goals are for vertical growth. Understood everyone? Yeah, everyone understood short term and long term goal? In words, what do you want in words? My long term goal is to grow vertically, to have a vertical growth in this organization, which will lead to success, which will lead to knowledge empowerment, which will lead to many other things. समझ में आया क्या? In words, यशस्वी. Okay, till here everyone has understood. The last part that you'll say is thank you. Okay, please don't, I mean, you can say that thank you for giving me the opportunity at the beginning, but I'll tell you very honestly, people, it is getting a little bored now. Everyone says it. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. My name is blah 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 blah. Please don't say all of that. It is getting boring. I am telling you all. Achieving good position is good, but it is boring. You need to use heavy words. As I told you, I will repeat it again, that you have to impress someone. When you say that you have to impress someone, you have to make sure that you are impressing. Please do not talk about your family in interview. They are not interested in family. If they ask about your family, then do mention it, but if they don't, please don't say. If you do, go to person is not really a great thing, everyone will come to you. तो आपका काम छोड़ के आप जाओगे क्या उसके साथ? You can't do that, right? You can say that I want to become as helpful as I can, or probably I want to become someone who has solution for everything, for every problem in the company. Okay, for assessment and everything. Okay, listen to this. People who are there, who have been added for Sonata company, सबको points मिले. I'm going to remove everything on my screen right now. Everyone has written all these points because I am going to give all an assignment. If you don't have it, please write it down. If you all have it right now, I'm going to remove everything. Understood? Long term, what do you want me to explain about long term? I just told you, I just gave you an example of long term goal. What you have to say, what you don't have to say. It is quite easy, people. Please try and understand. Few things, I'll tell you honestly, people, few things you have to do it by yourself. I cannot spoon feed you for everything. I can just guide you about what is to be done, but I can't go and give interview for you all. Non-technical field experience, yes, you can. Okay, if they ask you why did you change your stream, आप मैकेनिकल में थे, आप आईटी में क्यों आ रहे हो, ऐसा डेफिनेटली they are going to ask you. So you can say that during lockdown or probably during COVID, uh, this is something that you have to come up with, you have to make it up. Okay, it is not necessary that you have to that you have been through it, but you have to make it up, or probably you have to use it as an example. Okay, you can say that I understood my area of interest during second or third year of my degree. I understood that my interest does not lie in the degree that in mechanical field. That's why I changed my field. Or probably people who are in testing, you can say that my interest was, I always liked finding out bugs or maybe issues, but I chose a different field. Then I understood that I won't be able to go ahead with it as my area of interest is not that. Something you have to come up with something. Okay, finally a project, yes, definitely meant talk about it, but if they ask then yes, talk about it. अदर्स मिस्टेक मत बोलना बाबा, उतना ही करते रहोगे जिंदगी में, जजमेंटल बनना है. When you say that you like to talk, you like to find out others mistakes, that does not portray a good image of you. Okay, people, now I am going to share something over here, a quick presentation. Please go through that. Everyone can see the screen. Everyone can see screen. नोटपैड दिख रहा है सिर्फ. Okay, give me 1 second. Now, can you all see one presentation? Okay. So I'm going to little rush into it. I just want you all to understand what is happening. Okay, nothing else. Okay, so what is important when it comes to interviews? Your body language is important. How you carry yourself, how you dress, how you talk, and how you walk is extremely important. Okay? See, I'm going to share this presentation later. I'm going to add a few more points and I'm going to share this presentation later. Understood? So just go through it. Just thorough reading चाहिए और ज़्यादा सब मत पढ़ना. Okay, this page, right? It has questions that are generally asked by company. Okay, these are the questions that are asked by company that can be quite interesting. It can be a little difficult to answer. So just go through the questions once. This is an example of self-introduction, very small, simple one. If you can see, it is a very small introduction. If you can read it, see how nicely that it has been put. Okay, this is all, these are all the examples. Okay, these are all just few examples of all the questions. Okay, this is related to goal, this part is related to your goals. Okay, I'm going to stop presenting now. You will all get the slide presentation later. Understood? Now, listen to me very, very carefully. People who have given name for Sonata company, you are going to have one very, very, very important session tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning. Birla Soft, please do not join to this session. It is only for 2022 pass out people. Okay? In that, you will understand everything about assessment, what kind of, how many interview rounds you have, how much, when exactly it's going to be, and everything. Okay? Tomorrow at 11 o'clock sharp, put in your, get your, if you are coming for any mock or anything, get your headphones with you. Understood? You have to log into it, you have to, it is mandatory, it is going to be online with same link. I will be sharing same link with you all. Understood? Only for Sonata, Sonata, Sonata company, not Birla Soft. Birla Soft people ignore it, whatever I'm talking about right now. But Sonata people will join. Only Sonata people will join. Understood? Okay, people. After this, now there is a small task for you all. Everything that I've just talked about, you have to write it in your notebook. I am going to have an assignment. I'm going to have a classroom, and I'm going to have you all submit your assignments over there. Understood? Again, I'm repeating, people, get your headphones with you. You have to log in from wherever you are. Web jinka web tech ka class hai, will make some, any, if anyone has any class, will make an arrangement. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. But make sure that you're joining. You are getting your own resources to join. Okay? Yes. So you all have to write your self-introduction with all the points that we have just discussed about. And we will have an assignment. Okay? Just write it. Keep it ready. I'm going to tell you when to submit it. You have to submit it at that time. Understood? We will go slot-wise. And I might call everyone for mock. I'm definitely going to call everyone for mock in slots. Understood? We will have like slots of 50-50 students done, and I'm going to call people for mock. If anyone does not come, then you will have to face the consequences, and I hope you all know it. We will get in touch with company, and we will tell you when exactly is your interview date, because yes, many of you have exams starting from 20th of June. So don't worry about it. We will conduct mock for 100 and 1000 and I don't know 1000% we are going to have mocks done. Okay, this week and next week we will definitely tell you, we will give you slots, and I want everyone to be there for your mocks will definitely be, we will see how it goes. It will be either online or offline, because we need to see how many people are available, because there are many people who have gone for their exams right now. Understood? Okay, people. With this, I want you all to log off at this moment, and we will definitely tell you the next update soon. Understood? Thank you so much, people. Thank you.